Hello, everybody.
Hello.
And it's Hunter, the guy who is, the guy who's
always.
I know.
leading this today's discussion. Does anyone have any small talk?
I think we have a.
Maybe a little.
We
Brains. Small talk. I don't know.
You gotta really pull it on. You gotta dial it back,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Too much.
Don't put out all your jokes right at the
enthusiasm.
beginning. Yeah.
No. I think we do have some unrelated zombie small talk though, right?
What? That's what the episode's about. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Maybe
I was gonna get into that.
but we do have zombie stuff. So maybe we should save that for the end. Is there any non-related zombie stuff we have?
I do have some.
Okay.
Okay, I have something really cool. I've actually been meaning to show you guys this.
Is hermit crabs and turn into zombies?
No.
No.
That's coming soon.
Oh, wait, what?
The T virus is on its way.
This has been a bit of small talk
Raccoon
that
City.
it's been multiple weeks that I've been meaning to talk about this, and I just keep forgetting.
Come
I love
on.
that, dude. That happens to me so much.
But Hunter, would you believe me if I told you someone made a song specifically for you?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hunter
I'll
Dark
pull it
Horse?
up right now. Okay.
Was it you?
Please don't say it.
Everyone,
Please don't say it.
everyone, quiet
Please
right
don't.
now.
I know this.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Luke, there's one for
I know,
you.
I've
too.
seen this.
If you look up on
Luke,
TikTok,
Luke,
if you look up,
let's pull up the Luke
if you
song.
look up if you go on TikTok and just look up your name, poop,
Yep.
and then it'll just
no.
What are you talking about?
That's not the trick. Oh,
I don't know
Luke,
exactly
Luke,
what it
you're-
is. All I know is
I like it.
Yeah.
It's better than the Hunter song for sure.
Unfortunately,
consistent melody and-
there's totally not an Austin one. I'm just too cool for him
Thank
to make
God.
one of me.
Yeah.
I think you're
No,
actually too
technically,
lame.
It's like
I
people
think
call
it's because
me.
you're too lame.
People call me Luke Gordon, so it's not a Luke Gordon song,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, it's
But
really-
not-
essentially, for people that don't know, there's a guy on, well, he's not on TikTok, but he, literally any name you search up, he has made a poop song about you.
Yes, sir.
So
Incredible.
I thought that was interesting.
really contributing to society.
I was
yeah.
totally the first one because he thought of me. He's like, this guy.
But it's just
really
crazy how long he has to have been doing it because it's
Mm-hmm.
any name. I searched up like probably 30
Alejandro.
plus names.
Yeah.
And all of them came back.
I
with
know.
something.
Did you look up
I wonder-
Alejandro?
Is he still doing it, or did he turn into a Zambo?
I don't know. He might have been eaten. I don't know.
Might have been eating the poop.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Wow, Hunter, really funny stuff.
In
welcome.
other light, in other news, I have more developments on my Nintendo Switch problems.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
yeah. I was so sad about this when you told me.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna play Everhood
So-
again.
Can't wait to
Yay.
hear this.
So we just talked about in the spooky special about how.
No, that was on. That was not the spooky special. That was on the group chat you texted us about your Switch stuff.
But I talked
Oh,
about
wait,
it on the
you
episode.
talked-
You did? I couldn't.
Yeah, where
You
I was like, I'm going to be playing Everhood.
Oh,
after
you
this.
didn't talk about the next part that I know is coming.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear about this part.
The sad part that I
Yeah.
don't like.
So I said in the last episode that I was finally getting back into Everhood, which was true until
Switch
I think
blew
it was the next day or something like that. My Nintendo, my Joy-Cons, whatever they're called, they have really bad stick drift, specifically the one on the left, which matters the most.
Stick drifts
because-
and safety belts. Sorry,
Yeah.
continue.
Welcome to.
But
yeah.
yeah.
You gotta
Welcome to
do.
Joy-Cons.
Everhood is so good. Ace Attorney is so good. There's so much waiting for you behind that.
I know.
Game. You know what?
I-
Also, I just thought about too is that you already have my charger, but I could just give you one of my remotes. Just
Yeah.
your Switch
I'm
becomes
just-
my Switch.
I'm just eventually I'm just gonna have your Switch.
I would honestly like that's worth it for me because I have a backup remote that I haven't used in a while. It might have some drift, but it also is off-brand, so it might be fixable.
Well, the problem is it usually isn't a problem. It's just that Everhood specifically, like a rhythm
like
game.
Ace Attorney
it's-
shouldn't matter with drift, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, because you're trying to,
yeah.
Which,
so-
by the way, I'm about halfway through my no-hit run of that.
Ooh.
I'm stuck on
Everhood?
Everhood. I'm stuck on Gold Pig right now. I haven't played it in a while, but it's super fun. That game is a perfect game
I
for
was
me.
last on the gnome fight, and it's so
Yeah, you're on the
crazy.
best fight too.
Yeah.
and then that fight also does end up like reversing your controls near the end anyway.
Oh
so.
no.
I think it's funny because we were just talking about the quality of Nintendo.
We were.
Like, yeah. a little
Everhood
bit
isn't
ago.
a Nintendo thing though. Oh,
I meaning like
the stick
Joy-Cons.
drift. Yeah,
The-
yeah.
The Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
That is
being
funny.
really
Moving on.
bad.
I know. There's something I want to talk about that I know is kind of a hot topic here, which I was unexpected, but Nintendo made a music thing, and these two are not happy about it.
We're not
at all.
Which is actually a super hot take, because everything I've seen online, everyone's so excited for
I
it.
get it, but like there's people again.
And your arguments are valid. We've talked about it a lot in GC, so it's not really worth bringing up here. But
well, I mean, I'll say my main point here: people who don't have the money to afford Nintendo Switch Online. Those people are just screwed over.
And that's why the target audience is people like me who only play Nintendo stuff. Like
exactly.
my life is just
But there's
Nintendo.
also people who just play Nintendo stuff but don't have the money every single month.
You got to choose if you want that or like Game Pass or something. You know what I mean? You got to pick and choose what companies you want to divulge. You know?
I'm not gonna get much into it, but I hate Nintendo.
I know, and you have a bias, and I have a bias.
That's why it's not a bias.
That's why I'm
not
when they're
personally
actively
saying.
doing things that make me hate them. Though it's not just like I hate this app because I already hate Nintendo.
That is true.
It's just making my hatred worse.
Release it out for free. Come on, Nintendo.
You could make free. They would still make money if they just released.
No, I'm meaning
it
to like
Spotify.
everybody else
Yeah, that
for
is
free.
true.
Yeah,
they still make money on Spotify.
Yeah, that's a greedy thing to like not put on Spotify because like Spotify gets some of the money. We don't want. So that is shady,
Exactly.
obviously. But
That's what
getting
I'm
to finally
saying.
listen to Nintendo music also this is something I wanted to get into that reminded me of that in this. Nailed it. Okay, so I don't know if you saw this, Austin, but I talked to Hunter about this in the group chat. But sorry, I'm having some distress right now. My spit is bubbling in my throat. I didn't get a drink on accident. Anyway, because we have the Invincible Hangout and the Harry Potter Hangout, and I thought of one that I wanted to do for Christmas break.
I remember Kirby.
Oh yeah, guys, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm really excited. It's gonna be like pure crack into our veins.
I can't remember the last time I played a Kirby game, but I don't.
You said you never had.
I played like once or twice, like like a random Kirby game I had on my DS or something.
Oh yeah, probably Squeak Squad.
Yeah, but
or Rainbow Curse.
I don't remember.
Before there was Ace Attorney for me, there was Kirby, and I just want to show you guys how unbelievably like again like pure crack, just like cocaine right in your veins. That game.
Okay.
But then near the end, it becomes like Eldritch Horror, Abomination, Soul Sucking.
Is it,
like
guys? Do you think there's pure crack?
And also, what brought this to my head is when we were at your house and we were talking about that game, It Takes Two, and you were like, I really want to play like a 3-player cooperative game. And I was like, why haven't we done that yet? So that's what I chose.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
And there's 3 different ones, Kirby games I have, and there's one that I picked that I think is probably the one that I want to do the most. But if you guys are really into it, we can play another one too.
Yeah.
They're really fun. Yeah. But yeah, our Christmas break is going to be pretty lit.
Yeah.
I just used that unironically.
We still need to.
It's going to be turned.
Figure out a time for our.
We will.
One.
Yeah,
We will.
One more piece of not zombies related small talk.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about this, Luke, but I found a little podcast made by a little dude
named
Markiplier.
Yeah, the
the Jay Schlatt
I thought I
one?
told you about this, didn't I?
I don't know.
The Power Wash thing?
Yeah, so Power Wash Pals.
Yay.
Very good.
Oh, is he good?
I really like it.
I love him playing that game. It makes me so happy. I just like listened to it while I was playing it.
I almost like it more. You know what? I do. I like it more than Distractable.
Really, yeah.
Just because Mark, it's interesting hearing his advice on everything or like his takes on.
That's what I love about him and like Game Grumps. Like they get really deep sometimes and they like speak to you, like your soul.
I've gotten a lot of like insight because he talks a lot obviously about like his projects like Iron Lung and Edge of Sleep.
So, I'm sure.
Yeah, which is something he doesn't talk too much about in Distractable because it's more focused on like like whatever topic
the
you're doing that day.
silliness.
Yeah. So
and Bob and Wade.
But very good. Very
I
good
bet it
podcast.
is good.
Didn't he have one with Jay Schlatt?
Yeah, that was the latest
That's cool.
episode.
Yeah, he did this a while ago, but it was never on Spotify. Excuse me, he did like 2 episodes and it was fun, but like I was like, why didn't he do more? So I'm glad he's doing this.
Yeah, he does them pretty irregularly, so there's not like an actual release schedule.
Have you ever played that game?
Power Wash? No, but it makes me want to.
Dude, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I like didn't think I'd play through it all, and then I did. Like I was like, I'm just gonna this goofy haha Power Wash game, and then I played through the entire thing.
Yeah.
And the last one took me probably like 3 hours to do.
Really?
And I did it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you play it and like listen to like a YouTube video, and it's like the nicest feeling ever.
Gosh, I need to get it.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive too. It does have a lot of DLC, which is where a lot of the price comes in, but like. The main campaign stuff is like that's really what I've played, and I played the SpongeBob DLC because you can like power wash SpongeBob's house.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
SpongeBob.
And they just put Shrek house in the game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah
pretty good.
it's very funny.
Are we done with the
Okay, I have a transition into the zombie thing. How about this? I'm getting my wisdom teeth out near the end of this month, and I'll become a zombie because I'll be like, how people are when they get their wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when that happens, we get it on the podcast. I want to have
because
my mom is like, I'm videotaping you, and I was like, all right.
I'll throw the video in.
And then she said, have you seen the show America's Funniest Home Videos? My family watches that every night, and they do this thing where like people send in like a video of like what they want to see more of. They'll be like, hey, we want more dog videos, and they'll show dog videos. Yeah. So we want more wisdom teeth extraction videos, and I'm gonna be there like,
yeah.
And so if that happens, I'll tell you guys what episode it's gonna be, and you guys get to see me.
Do they take are you pretty much guaranteed to be on it if you submit, or?
I think it's like a random chance, but I'm sure like if it's a creative enough video, like I think you'll get on it. So that'd be cool. Hopefully,
that'd be pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
and then you also get to see the video of me my mom takes when I actually get him out, probably like I'm in the car or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've seen any of those, but I love them.
Yeah.
They're so funny to me.
I'm pretty sure was it Markiplier that guy with some teeth out?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I love that stuff.
Well,
that's a recent rec for you. I recent rec getting your wisdom teeth out. Do not wait because it is dangerous to wait.
That's what you stopped me from saying my thing is.
Sorry, it was a train of thought thing.
Pulled out.
Have you ever seen the pictures of people who didn't get them out? And it's like, it's horrible.
Luckily, I only have top wisdom teeth, and they're not in the way of anything.
Oh, I have all four, dude, and they're getting crazy.
Yeah.
It's a party up in my mouth. Okay, Hunter.
I was going to say, put on your hats because...
I don't have a hat.
To get away from the zombies eating your brains because we're about to break out.
Put on your top hats.
Yeah.
Into some really spooky, scary zombies.
Oh, it's November. We're not allowed to be scary anymore.
Yes, we are.
I kind of thought that too, and then I got into those zombie games I've been playing, and I'm like, I don't care.
So, great transition. I'll start off with our first recent rec, which this one is probably going to come as a surprise from me, just knowing the kind of games that I play.
Yeah.
Black Ops 6.
Oh, I've heard about this.
So good.
Really?
It's phenomenal.
Right, Hunter, how do you feel about that?
Hunter, what do you think?
Stop speaking. I can't play it for another. I can't play it until this.
I forgot.
So good.
I hate you.
So good. And this is something coming from me because
you hate Black Ops.
Not just Black Ops. I just don't care for shooters, and I haven't even played the multiplayer yet because I don't care about Call of Duty multiplayer. But the zombies, I haven't had this much fun on zombies since like Black Ops 1 and 2.
Really? What about like Dying Light?
So good. Well, no, I'm talking about Black Ops.
Black Ops.
Black Ops 3 was good. Shut up.
Black Ops 3 was good, but I'm talking, this is peak. Like, I've had so much fun. A lot of people are complaining about it. Some people don't like new zombies, and they think shut up.
Yeah.
It's great.
Dude, zombies are always good.
I mean, there's not, it's kind of hard to mess it up.
The idea of zombies is like such an easily like manipulated thing to make it good.
Yeah.
I love that.
And campaign, it's great. I haven't finished it yet because I'm just more invested in zombies. But the campaign is probably the best campaign I've played yet.
Did you get your brains eaten ever?
No.
No.
The one thing people don't like is, well, I won't say it because it's a spoiler. I'm not going to say that. Anyways, Black Ops 6, really good.
What people don't like is that you die.
I haven't played the game.
Yeah.
Why haven't you played it yet?
$100 on it. I can't even
It's
play
free
it.
on Game Pass. You don't have Game Pass?
I can't play it because I don't have my PC. I only have my Steam Deck. And Everlong is playing right now. And I only have my Steam Deck, and for some ungodly reason, same game's been released the same 30 years. Can't be played because it's unsupported on Steam Deck. So I've had to sit here since my birthday. Can't play it.
You don't have an Xbox?
I do, but I don't play on my Xbox enough. I don't play on the controller.
And you already bought it on...
And I've already bought it on Steam.
And why can't you play your PC because it's in your grandma's house, right?
Exactly. So I've had to sit here.
Poor Hunter.
Now your grandma gets to play it,
Not
but you don't.
I've literally had to sit here. I've had to sit here since my birthday, 2 weeks ago, mind you. Sitting here hoping that I don't accidentally click on a Black Ops 6 Zombies video like, look how cool this is.
Yeah.
I've constantly seen this is the best zombies ever. This is one of my favorite zombies. This is a great zombies game. I'm like, can you shut up, please? I just want to relax until I can
all
play
I'll
it.
say is the Easter eggs are crazy.
Oh yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
They're so crazy.
Hey, text Nani and tell her to play the game and FaceTime her and then tell her what to do.
I can't go to her house. When you hear why?
You gotta FaceTime her.
I can't go to her house.
Yeah?
Because she's not home.
Oh,
That's
Nani.
that's why I couldn't play it last week. last weekend
Dang,
because
bruh.
she isn't home.
Why did she steal your PC?
No. I just have it there.
This
because
is a
my
very
mom
confusing
doesn't-
situation.
My mom is worried that the outlets are going to be overloaded or whatever with. the
That is
PC.
true. Yeah, that's
Fair
a
enough.
good.
You have a lot of devices. So.
And PCs are pretty like.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a
so
freaking Dr.
I
Dishmertonator.
can't play.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have.
I do, to get your hand
zombies.
away from me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Take it away from you.
So I haven't played many zombie games, but there's one I really got into a while ago. Was this game called Dead Rising? I watched the Game Grumps play it.
It's a good game.
Have you played it?
I haven't. I've seen a lot about it.
Yeah, it's so funny because you can just pick up anything and beat zombies up with it. That's
Right.
like, and I love that. It's
Yeah.
super cool. Very iconic.
Dying Light is kind of the same.
Dying
thing
Light
in
is
a
very
way.
similar. It's not as comical, but
Right.
so yeah, I'm also playing Dying Light, which also for some reason like I keep seeing games that are on sale that we talked about from our first ever episode, and I'm like, oh, like BioShock, Dying
Yeah,
Light.
it's fate. Every video game we talked about in
Yeah.
the first podcast episode, you're gonna end up playing.
It will
for
happen.
Siege.
And
Yeah,
did we
except Siege.
we did talk about RDR.
Yeah.
So that I have to play that, guys. That is like my
So
mission.
good.
There's so many steps to me playing that game and so much money involved.
Yeah.
You know.
But anyways, Dying Light.
Yeah, Dying Light. Really, really good. Not remotely the kind of I keep saying this, but it's not the kind of game I would usually choose to pick up on my own. I'm not really into big budget open world games, if I'm being honest with you. But it hooked me with its nuances. Like I usually like more gimmicky, kind of silly games. So, but with the kind of like with the parkour and like the way the zombies acted and kind of it was a little bit goofy, and I got really into it. I was like laughing
Yeah.
about it, having a good time. I was
It's very good.
I was in my because I was talking to them even on Switch. It looks incredible. Like it looks really really nice. The voice acting is really good.
It is really good.
Kyle Crane especially I think did a really
Great
really good
character.
job.
I've told him while we were in the car that you wait until he gets like the
Yeah.
part where he like has like you can tell he has pain in his voice.
I have to
I
keep
think you know
playing
what part I'm talking
because
think so,
there's
yeah.
I'm like 16% in there or something, and I only have and like I'm stuck on this really hard mission.
What mission?
And I can't remember which one it is now. Oh, I have to go to this gas station, and there's this guy with a rocket launcher.
about. Yeah.
I can't do it. It's hard. I might take it down to story mode just for that mission.
It's pretty hard.
You can call me. I can explain it to you a little bit.
Explain it to me. I mean,
I have to see.
I know what I have to do.
I think I know what you're talking about. The guy's on top of the building, and he has like and he's like in like the bar. He's in like the cage kind of area, like he's caged in a bit.
He's on a gas station, and he's
Well,
shooting
yeah, I
gas
know.
station.
But isn't he on top?
Oh yeah, he
there's
has
a
like
little-
walls
yeah.
around him. I
Yeah,
know
that's what I'm
what you're talking
saying.
about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You have what you have to do, or at least what I did, was I just went onto like the cliff that's nearby above it, and just jumped in there and just kind of killed him.
Oh, I didn't think about killing him for some reason. I was like,
Yeah.
he's an unkillable enemy.
Yeah, you can kill
I
him.
lost so many survivor
If you kill
points.
him, you should get a gun from him too. So
Oh,
you,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So if you just jump up there, kill him,
Yeah.
then you can get out of there and grab all the
Oh yeah,
stuff.
but what I was saying about the actual game. I love it's like one of the most unique zombie games I've played because of like the stuff it does with like different zombie types and like there's been some really scary moments where I've been like chased for like 10 minutes. I'm just like running and I'm like, is it gone? And it's never gone.
No.
They're always chasing me.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be really fun to play with you guys, but the problem is that I'm already into it a certain way, so it won't be as entertaining.
Yeah.
But there've been some really tense moments. I've like had screamed a few times, and it's making me really want to play like more horror games, which is why I'm getting Resident Evil 2 this weekend, which Resident Evil is something that's been in my list for a long time now, and I'm finally gonna be like, you know what, I'm doing it.
Zombie marathon.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it is a zombie marathon, which would be very boring to watch.
Yeah.
There's also this one thing that they don't tell you in the games. Well, I'll just tell you. The runners. I think I told you this.
Yeah, the
already.
ones that scream and run at you that I hate.
They're not fully
They scare me.
infected.
Yeah.
Like they're not completely infected. So when they're screaming at you, they're telling you to run away.
Oh,
like
that's
telling,
cool.
They're telling you to get away from them
That's like
because
in-
they don't want to attack
I actually
you.
didn't know that. That's
But
cool.
they're like their brain is like telling them like go get
It's like
him,
in
go get him.
Faith when Malphus is talking to Alou through John.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I really like the idea of zombies not being mentally gone. Like
That's also-
that,
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
like they're
horrifying.
suffering.
That's
Like,
also
oh,
why
that's creepy.
whenever you like look at them, they're like they're scratching their heads and
Yeah.
stuff
Oh,
because
that's
they're
cool.
like they have to like they're conflicting with attacking you and not attacking you.
Right.
This game is really good. Like the parkour is super addictive. The combat's really nice. Again, really creative
And
concepts.
then there's the second game,
Which
Burner.
also kind of makes that one scene really sad too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard mixed things about the second game. I don't know anything about it. It's not on Switch, so I can't play it anyway.
Two
But
is just horrible.
yeah, I've heard mixed things, but
It's
the
not
first
good.
game is really
I've
good.
tried playing
I also
it.
really like the music. I mean, it's not something I would listen to outside of the game, but it's very nice ambiance.
Yeah.
There's some really cool
I
tracks.
might try it again but I don't know if I will.
Also, there's some games do this where there's like so much DLC that you get like when you start the game, and like I'm like overwhelmed because it's like here's your mission and here's like 70 DLC missions. I'm like I don't want to do that yet.
Yeah.
That's too much for my brain to handle.
Yeah.
So
I've yet to 100% that game.
But yeah, and there's like the one where like I got transported to an entirely different world and I was like a different character and I was like we're not doing this.
Yeah.
But
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Hellraid.
Yeah, Hellraid. That
but
game's-
it's really good. The game's
it's
really
actually
good.
really fun too.
I've been really
Hellraid.
enjoying it, and I'm excited to get into Resident Evil. That's been on my list for a while, obviously. Capcom, we were talking about. They always do. I can't remember some of this. Our conversation before is like melding with what I can't remember like which ones we had before the episode started. So I might be you might have already heard that, or you might not have. I can't remember.
Who knows?
Capcom is cool.
Capcom is cool. I think that bears repeating. I think.
Yeah, Capcom, very cool.
We just had to say it again.
Cool, Capcom.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Anything else zombie related?
well, except for
I think that's like the whole point of the entire episode.
main topic.
All right.
Let's roll right into it, and hopefully we
Let's
don't get
shamble
chased by. Let's hope we don't get into zombies.
Let's hope
we don't get in.
Let's hope we don't get attacked by zombies, and actually prepare on how we would go against them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this
so,
concept. This is really cool.
So who wants to go first?
Well, so explain a little more, like what is expected of us.
Whatever you think.
Yeah,
like
well,
whatever
what
you
is the
think.
scenario?
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
Okay.
gee.
All
We
In
right.
our
can-
hometown.
G Willikers.
We can talk about different zombie apocalypses after we're done talking about like our main things, how we prepare. Let's just start off with the basic Walking
Okay.
Dead, the normal zombies,
Okay.
hearing very well,
Mm-hmm.
everything else better. Like,
Oh, I don't know much about Walking Dead, obviously.
well,
Well,
okay.
it's
All you
just-
really have to
it's
know
just
about the
normal
regular
zombies.
zombies.
There's,
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting off with Walking Dead, and we'll talk about other stuff later on, like a little
Okay,
bit.
I've got an idea. First, I barricade my house. Obviously, I put some walls up.
Yeah,
Probably brick walls.
we can also talk about like other stuff like.
Right. I make sure my
Depleting
lawn is
materials.
nicely made. Right.
Mhm.
I run to
Okay.
my garage.
Okay.
I grab my
okay.
sunflower seeds.
Okay, okay. I think I know where he's going.
Okay.
And I would eat them to gain strength. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought
okay.
this was going somewhere else.
All right.
That was
all
just a complete fake out. I didn't know I was going to go after that.
Okay.
Okay, what would I actually do? And not Plants vs. Zombies.
But I will also talk a little bit. Also, one more thing. We will talk about like main big stuff like resources depleting after we're all done. Like so we can like see how we would.
yeah,
do this.
that is interesting.
I like
Exhibit-
talking about stuff, mother. I like talking about how I would prepare for something before talking about the things that could possibly happen.
Yeah,
Mother.
that's true. Mother went.
Yeah. Interesting.
If I was, well, because you said something in our wood or wooden episode where you're like, I'd grab a 3DS. I still think that's really silly.
You wouldn't grab an entertainment device?
I would definitely.
I mean,
grab
I probably would have had it in my basement, which already has one in it. But I wouldn't like go out of my way to get that. I feel like I'd be more focused on like I need food, I need water.
Well, the point is, okay, you have stuff to survive. That's fine and dandy. But if I don't have something to entertain myself, I'm gonna end up just walking out the
Right.
door anyway and letting them eat.
Oh,
me.
yikes.
Because I just
We are
like,
the media junkies after all. It's
Exactly.
junkies.
Yeah.
It's like that means we're
right.
addicted.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I might as well just start with what I would take
Okay.
with me. I would bring a katana.
Do you have one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I don't need to have one in particular. It's
Oh, I
just
thought this was like if this
in this-
happened right
anything
now.
you want.
I
What if-
mean,
okay, sorry.
In this scenario, we can do both if you want to. If you want to do something like it, if you, it just
Like-
happened right now.
What would happen if we did it?
I do have a katana actually, so
Okay, what if it happened while we were recording the podcast?
If
Let's
we
start
were,
with that.
while we were recording the
because-
podcast, we would be dead.
Well, what would we do if we were in this room? Okay, just think about this
Noth-
undisclosed location. How would we
Yeah,
protect
that
ourselves?
nobody knows
Okay.
at
So
all.
we're recording an episode right now.
Yeah, let's just say like an episode about zombies. or
all of a
something.
sudden the zombies just burst through the windows.
or like we hear like breaking news, zombie.
Yeah,
From that
here, I'll
TV
throw
right
in an
there.
edit right now. The zombie apocalypse is happening. All right, we gotta figure this out. What are we doing?
Okay.
What are we
in here?
doing?
Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna
okay.
shove it against
What
the
is
door.
that for the listeners?
It's a big box. Sorry, I'm panicking.
So,
They're
Excuse
coming,
me.
man.
Yeah.
That would be a really bad idea. It has wheels.
Oh no! Well, I don't think they know how to work wheels, so I think we're good.
We should probably grab that chair right there.
Oh, we
Put
have
it in
put it
front
over
of-
the door.
Put it in front of the
Right,
door.
right.
Only that door.
Oh, there's that cubby there.
Yes. We could sit in
Put
there.
zombies in.
I'll have to run out there and get the key for that cubby.
But the question is,
Break out the window.
are the zombies already inside of here or not?
No,
No,
like
no, no.
they're out in the street trying to get
Yeah.
into
You
Cave.
hear the badge
Okay.
car's car alarm go
So
off. You know.
we just disclosed our location.
Everyone knows.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
I know.
So I get the key, I open the cubby, and we get inside the cubby and we lock ourselves in there
is in
until
there?
things blow down.
There's no
Music
breathing.
equipment is
I used to
in
think
there.
that's where Ouija boards were hidden.
So
I'm not gonna
the
lie to
question is now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're locked in there.
you. Wait, so
Zombies break in the windows.
they don't have noses.
We don't have
They can't
air.
smell us.
We have nothing.
Well, okay. Well, we just wait a little bit until they kind of eat
Yeah.
everybody else.
What if
and
they
then
Yeah.
they leave.
What if they don't clear out?
No,
if
they
they
will
just-
eventually.
what if-
Zombies
yeah, they
roam
will.
around.
What if they just stay here though?
I don't think they will, unless it's like. You know what I would hate though is like if I saw one of my friends turn into a zombie, like that would like emotionally
Yeah.
compromise
No,
me.
the
Yeah.
question is what about that door? We can get that door. We'll put that chair there. Put there.
Ooh,
What about that
good.
door right there?
I still think we should hide in the cubby though. We should do all that and hide in the
I
cubby.
don't think we should hide in the cupboard.
Also, Austin is at big risk in this scenario because he's leaving the room to get the key.
True.
Maybe from now on, I just grab the key whenever we come in here.
Or yeah, just in case.
No, this isn't just hypothetical. We have to plan
Yeah.
for when this
This-
actually
Or if we
happens.
could-
This is a very
or-
important episode.
If it's since it's the Walking Dead zombies and they
Oh, yeah.
go by noise, we could, and also Dying Light zombies go by noise too.
Uh-huh.
We can go out that door, be very, very quiet. Go out the other door,
Okay.
be very, very quiet.
Hide in the bathroom.
Onto
and
the
put
side.
the occupied sign
what we
on.
do,
Yeah.
what we do, Dying Light style, we set off a car alarm. They all
Firecrackers.
Firecrackers, fire alarm,
That's such a good item. Dude.
door alarm. Or we could set off the fire alarm as we're walking out
Uh-huh.
and run outside, go to Austin's car.
You know, I've seen the car thing done a bazillion times, but I've never seen the fire alarm thing. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good-
fire alarm.
Because they like, it won't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, right.
They'll be
They'll
confused.
they'll go into the building. We can go to your car. We don't have to get in your car because that also would make a lot of noise. If we had an electric car in this situation, that'd be great because no noise.
We don't, so
Yeah.
But
Bring the
electric
noise.
cars suck any other time except for during zombie apocalypses.
Okay.
In this small part of the
I
scenario.
just had to slip that one in there.
Yeah.
Little opinion.
We get out. We get into Austin's cool electric car in this scenario.
The Bash Car
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we start driving off. No zombies can hear
With the
us.
sunset behind us.
With
Yeah.
the sunset
Blaring-
behind us.
just
We go to
blaring
my
music.
house. We go to my
Blaring
house.
loud music.
I have a whole bunch of knives. And I have a
Okay.
katana, right? I learned how to make polish for katanas and stuff like that so my katana doesn't rust and
Okay.
it stays
Good
sharp.
idea.
Sharpening
Right.
stuff, right? I
Hunter's thought about this
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
actually have a lot.
I gotta think about.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's
I really
that's
want-
my anxiety.
That's why I really wanted to do this episode.
You know, when I
But
was
I would've-
little, I used to think that bears were gonna break because I stayed in the cabin in the woods every now and then, like every year with my family, and I was always so scared about bears breaking in that I
Cabin?
like.
In the woods.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
think
One
about
episode.
that.
Wow.
Phew,
But
good thing that I
I
know
would like
Austin.
run through scenarios in my head like all night, but like, okay, if there's a bear, what am I gonna do? This, you know,
Yeah.
I
Um,
all that. That was when my anxiety was really.
But yeah,
bad.
we go to my house.
Yeah,
We grab the katana.
get your knives.
Grab the knives.
Can we,
grab
are,
the-
are they like throwing knives or they're like?
Oh, they're just normal knives.
Right-
we
right-
can
regular.
throw them now.
One thing is, I don't know if we'd have time to do this, but I gotta train my dog to
Yeah.
eat the zombies.
Just start
what
tonight.
if-
Just start tonight.
Yeah.
Go
right.
go to your local rotten flesh dealer. You know.
yeah.
No,
Bad.
I'm gonna need to use people as sacrifices, unfortunately.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one of you would like to volunteer
Well,
first?
because we're
Well, no,
a
no, no.
team
We
in this.
can't. We can't. We have to
Right.
work
And
together.
he's got the knives.
Right. Well, then I'll expect related sacrifices
There's
from you guys.
one.
then.
Actually, there is one person I would like to sacrifice. I'm not gonna say their name.
Okay.
But I think me and him know exactly who.
I have no idea, but I'm not gonna guess. Oh, okay, I know who it is now.
Yes. Them.
I would not go through with that though, because I'm too nice. I'd be like,
I would
Yeah.
cut off his arm.
no, no more,
Whoa.
no more, no more.
And then I would feed him to your dog.
Okay.
While he's still breathing.
Okay, we gotta make
Okay.
sure that when we kill the zombies, we set them on fire, Resident Evil style, so they don't become.
But what if your
crimson
dog
heads.
gets infected by the disease?
They become?
Well, I don't think
They'll chase us
if we're
into-
going by the Walking Dead rules, animals can't be infected.
Okay.
I
So-
want to put that in the mix because I always liked that.
Animals
What
being
if animals?
infected.
Yeah, this is like our own custom zombie
Well,
apocalypse.
okay, that.
If animals do get
that's-
infected.
Why are we making things harder on ourselves?
Yeah.
I wanna know. I wanna know the answer.
We're going based off Walking Dead right now.
I know.
Then we'll go on to later.
That would be cool though if there was a game that was like you like set a zombie apocalypse and you could like do like animals on or off like
That
and
would be cool.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, all kinds of custom
I would
things.
not like that because I would not play the game.
Okay, understood.
Interesting.
But But that's
Is there anyone that, because I know zombie apocalypses are technically classified as horror. Does anyone actually find that scary? You find
Yeah,
the
I find it
apocalypse-
scary
They're
for two
pretty
reasons.
scary sometimes.
I find it scary for two reasons. One, because zombies are gross, and I don't like human bad guys because they're spooky. And two, because I don't like the idea of like losing your identity, like and being just assimilated into this like mob. Like that scares me.
There are
Hive
instances
mind.
where it's made scarier. Like I think Dying Light is one of the scariest depictions of like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh god, yeah.
While The Walking
Totally.
Dead is just kind of like
Goofy, yeah.
Yeah.
I also think that like having like see your friends be zombies or like having to kill your friend that's a zombie would be like too much. Like for me, that'd be the worst thing that I could have to do.
Speaking of Dying Light zombies, we're gonna continue the other scenario.
Okay, yeah.
In a little bit, but I just want to say something about the my scenario for Dying Light.
Yeah, how is it different than Walking Dead? Because like the virals and the volatiles.
If I saw a volatile, if I heard a volatile screech, volatile run past my window, I'm grabbing my katana and committing seppuku. I do not
The katana
care.
is the best item in Dead Rising.
An interesting thing about Dying Light though is that the virus isn't global, at least not at the time.
It's Haran.
It's just in
Yeah.
Haran.
Yeah. Well, and then Dying
and
Light
wherever
2.
Dying Light 2
Yeah,
is.
I forget where that's even at, but
Hassan.
yeah.
Which is
So
a real place, I think.
so if we talk about the Dying Light scenario, our main objective is just to escape, to get out of there,
Right.
Yeah,
because then we're free.
Too bad the government.
But is this one different from the Dying Light?
I don't understand. There's walls all around Haran. Why don't they just like evacuate?
Well, I think-
yeah, because the entirety of the government does not want you to escape.
Yeah, though.
Like that's the.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Don't,
Oopsie.
Don't.
It's
don't.
okay. It's
don't
fine. It's
spoil.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, technically, you can kind of get that from.
But I didn't though. So it's
you can
fine.
kind of get that from the GRE.
I'm more like jumpy rooftop guy, fall down.
If
hit
you
something.
listen,
Yeah.
if you listen to any of the messages, do you even care about the lore? About the
Yes,
game?
I totally do. I've been.
Well, then
super
listen to
invested in it.
the GRE. Just listen to anything they say, and
Really?
you'll get a lot of.
I was
hints
gonna say,
by
like,
how,
do it. I
how
don't-
bad of people they are.
I would rather. I don't like the GRE. Like I trust the people more. Than
Exactly.
That's morally better.
That's what
I
I'm
think.
saying.
Yeah.
Is listen to anything the GRE says, and you'll get the notion that they're just not good people.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Anyway, back to so what do we do? We're all hunkered down to Hunter's house.
Yeah.
Hunkered down a hundred.
And we know got that kind of the layout of Hunter's house pretty well at this point.
I just don't know my basement yet.
Okay. Right.
Which
I'd say, okay, we're doing zombie animals, zombie lobsters. What do we do?
No,
if they come and attack?
they're immortal.
Yeah, so they can't
no,
die.
if we do zombie animals and my cat.
Yeah, see
no.
what I see what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
zombie apocalypses are creepy emotionally. Like that's why they're upsetting to me.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the
Well, because
question.
then if we're doing zombie animals and my dog is out of the picture, okay.
Athena.
who's
Yeah,
who's all
throw
left
her
in this
away.
scenario though?
Just us three.
Yeah, just us
At this
three.
point, everyone is a zombie except for us because we were
So
recording
no,
a cool podcast.
Austin doesn't have his girlfriend. It's just us
Oh,
three.
Big
Oh
sad.
no, Dad.
Big sad.
Oh no, Ted!
I hope you're listening.
I hope you're.
That's how he would react.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dad!
If you ever just wind up dead out of nowhere, he'll find you
Yeah.
and go, "Oh no, Dad!"
Have you ever seen that the X-Files clip where the guy sees like a alien corpse and he walks up to it and he just goes, "Ah!" and doesn't move his face at all. It's so funny. That's why I would react if I ever saw
I'm
someone dead.
kidding. I'm sure he'll be very sad,
Yeah,
very
I'll be
distraught
very
if you were
emotional.
dead.
Even
Very
though
emotional.
he was the one who
I'll
just
win
said
an
"Oh, no,
Oscar
dead."
for it. You know.
I thought
He
you
would
said
win an
Austin.
Oscar for your death.
I thought you said I'd win an Austin for it. I was like,
That's what we're
a new
changing the
award.
name of the Oscars. To
That's-
Austin's.
is
That's
this still the
what's-
zombie apocalypse world? Because here is your award.
The zombies actually became much smarter.
They'll start clapping like their
It's
hands
kind
fall
of
off.
like in The Simpsons, how they in the future they had the zombies that were smart.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, the vegan zombies.
vegan zombies. I like that bit.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
So we're at Hunter's house. We get knives.
There's zombie animals we're doing. We're gonna do that.
We get food. I think an important thing to note about apocalypses is, and something I don't really see a lot, is that staying in one place is probably actually worse, no matter
Yeah.
how safe
I
it
think so.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if
Even like the tower, I always was worried about that because they could just like
Right.
pile up. you know?
Unless you have like a. That's a completely different zombies. We'll talk about.
I know, that is true,
later.
that is
We will talk about this later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we could just find like a really good spot.
Yeah.
People say schools are bad, but schools are actually pretty nice.
we gotta
would be
build
pretty
our
nice.
own fortress.
What keeps
Yeah,
us
I
going, by the way?
know.
What is our will to survive?
Our will to survive.
Well, Never mind. Sorry, more podcast
more
episodes.
Podcast
Excuse me. I
episodes.
Yeah,
should've-
that nobody else
That was
is
a
gonna
stupid
listen
question.
to. What are we gonna like broadcast?
The zombies are gonna. They need.
We
something
can't
to
die.
listen to.
Yeah, we can't die. We have to get to
That's
our
the
milestones.
cure.
The cure is.
The cure is Media Junkies.
But we can't record until Tuesday.
So
we have to wait until Tuesday to record.
So once we broadcast it nationally, it'll turn them back to normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
we
our
have to stick
content
with
is
our
not
upload
brain rot
schedule.
at all. It's
No.
brain healing.
Yeah.
It's brain fiber.
Honestly, yeah, the zombie apocalypse. That's probably what's going to cause the zombie apocalypse is brain rot. Like,
Yeah, pretty
Really.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's talk about building our own fortress because
Okay,
we
yes.
got to do that. It's
Last
got
Kids
to.
on Earth style.
Do we do it
Oh,
up on
yeah.
a hill or
Well, are we in Hunter's house or are we just to the side anywhere?
no? Just anywhere. Just we leave Hunter's house. We got all the stuff, food, everything.
What
we need.
about the rooftops of this downtown? Because it's like one strip, right?
True. It's
So what
kinda-
if we were up there?
Ooh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
we build bridges across.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
yeah,
bridges.
look, see that big building on the map behind
do,
us?
yeah.
That one would be good.
Oh my! This actually looks like a good.
This looks like it would be a zombie.
That'd be a great.
Like that's what I was when I looked over there. I'm like, holy jeez, this would be like a zombie apocalypse.
with the
era.
movie theater.
Yeah,
and
and the
everything.
lake would be a cool like set piece for a zombie
Yo,
apocalypse.
that would be sick.
Can
Yeah.
we make this happen?
You know,
no.
do you
Wait a
know?
minute.
Do you
What
know
you wish
how
for?
sick that would be? Right? We barricade all like all the windows everywhere. We go up to the roof. We
Right.
find a way into the movie theater like through the roof, and we just watch movies.
Guys,
Yeah.
you're
we
focused on the wrong
we
thing.
noise proof everything so the zombies can't hear it outside.
I've always thought some of the buildings, some of the old abandoned factory buildings in Barberton, all kind of look like something
Haunted.
out of a zombie
Oh, yeah.
apocalypse because they're just
The Diamond
creepy
Match
looking.
Factory.
Yeah, like they're just ugh.
Yeah, they're
gross
creepy looking. I really like the idea of like dunking zombies in the lake, like
Where's
baiting them to the
McDonald's?
lake and then
Right, because they can't swim.
Right.
But if we have animal
Or can
zombies,
they?
then being on the roof could be bad because of birds. So
Oh yeah, Resident
zombie
Evil,
birds.
zombie birds, the zombie crows.
Yeah. So what do we do in that? We have to have like some kind of like barb or some kind of structure.
Barbed wire
Mosquito
is a
net.
must-have.
Yeah.
I don't know where we'd get it, but it's probably in that cubby.
Like a mosquito
everything
net.
we have. Is
Yeah.
A mosquito net or something like that.
A mosquito net.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Well, so does this go to like insects can be infected too? Because then you got to think about mosquitoes.
Well, yeah.
Exactly,
then-
a mosquito net. They can't get through there.
Right. Okay. What about-
There's a slim chance I feel like a mosquito could slip through.
This is
though.
also assuming that every single one would be drawn directly to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Also, maybe we should say that there were other survivors. Maybe like what would we do if we were on a rooftop and we heard that there were survivors somewhere?
Okay, well then we would broadcast our podcast episodes
Oh, nice
to
rhyme.
them.
Go to this exact
Yeah,
location.
so they could come join us,
don't
build
forget
our
the-
faction.
Let's see, we'll upload on Spotify and it's
What
like
if-
it's like it has a location and they hit the episode.
Yeah, they have to wait for it.
Yeah.
What if? What if? What
And
if
then that
we
draws
have
the
the
attention of
bad
zombies.
guys? What if we have the bad guys too? You
Well,
know, every single zombie apocalypse always
we
has
have
those
to add
bad
Every single
weapons.
zombie
We have
apocalypse.
to add automatic lock-on weapons to the walls of our fortress.
Okay, sure.
Oh yes, because we're all
So-
that smart to make automatic lock on
Yeah.
Let's
weapons.
assume we can get that.
we're
though,
super
for the
geniuses. We
scenario.
hired
yeah,
Megamind to
but-
help us.
This is becoming a very expensive apocalypse.
No, it's not going to pay for things.
It doesn't cost us any money. We're not paying for
True.
this.
Exactly. Oh yeah, where would we get our supplies? There have to. I'm really looking at this map now. I'm like, okay,
Giant Eagle.
I'm looking for the nearest.
Yeah.
This is actually really cool.
Giant Eagle. We could drive in his car, go
Go to
all the way to
Circle
Giant
K.
The library is right there for some books.
Speaking of Circle
Ooh.
K, I kind of want to go to Circle K.
yeah, like, a Circle K would be nice. There's also the fire department. If we can like spray zombies.
We
with
got
hose.
Twinkies. We got those
That's
disgusting.
a good point. Fire hoses are very powerful.
Yeah, I think so too.
We got disgusting old Twinkies.
Hey, we could use the fire truck's ladder to get up on our rooftop, and then we could retract it.
I like
yeah,
the way you
true.
think.
All right, yeah. Or we could. There is a stairway in this coffee shop. We could just, go up. This episode is just completely doxing us. That's
Yeah.
okay. Here's exactly how to get into
Yeah.
these
This
places.
is exactly where I live. I live at 308 Negra Aurora Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
All right, Walter White.
Okay, Walter.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but,
no one clips that out of context.
yeah. So I think what else? What else do we need? We've got weapons on our fortress,
Right.
for all the bad people to be killed.
And is this like a busy? What day would it be for? Well, it would be a Tuesday because we're recording
right now.
And the episode doesn't go out until Saturday, so we have to wait until Saturday for the episode to go out for the cure.
For everyone to hear.
Ah,
Yeah.
very very good plot for a zombie thing.
So just so you know, in case we're not taking this seriously,
We are. What are you
We're
talking
taking
about?
this very seriously.
This is going to happen once we're done recording this episode.
Right.
So
No, it's gonna the last thing is gonna be glass breaking.
Right. So
You're gonna hear the noise.
it's gonna be a big cliffhanger.
We don't get our stuff before we leave.
We don't. Oh, I only brought like my headphones and my phone. Did you bring a
Yeah.
charger, Hunter? Oh.
I have
no.
charges. I have charges at home.
Oh, that'd be like a whole journey, dude. We have to get home.
Yeah.
Electricity. What do we do? Solar panels?
Electricity, you mean?
I don't think we need electricity,
Nah.
right?
Well,
We just feed off of junk food.
We could charge our phones and call the police. No, they probably would
Why
be
would
zombies.
the police would be they would answer. They'd
In
be
this
like,
hypo-
911, what's your emergency?
Well,
brain?
Because there are some police officers in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, but are they zombies?
No.
But they're formerly police officers.
And there's
It's not
Jill-
like they
Jill
really
Valentine.
can enforce anything.
Joe Valentine.
Yeah. What about?
She's a police officer in a zombie thing.
Yeah, but again,
She's
I
got
don't
a great
think,
booty.
I don't think. What? What'd you say?
Nothing. Continue.
In the Resident Evil zombie apocalypse, I don't think Raccoon Police Station or whatever they're called. I don't think they really can enforce anything. They're not like
Yeah.
an actual police
And
station.
this all my info on Resident Evil is from 8 and 1, so I haven't seen anything else in any other games.
Right,
So
yeah.
I only know about I do know about the zombie dogs, and I know about like the T. I also know a little bit about Resident Evil 0, which is actually really cool games. I like them a lot. Anyway, back to B-Town, Ohio.
Right.
Okay. They could have been thinking we were in Africa.
They could have.
There's a Barberton in Africa.
There's
We
a
could-
Barberton
Oh, there
in
is?
Africa,
You
yeah.
could have. You just doxed us now.
I wonder
Dang
if-
it, bro.
I wonder if Barberton in Africa is exactly this Barberton, but like in an alternate dimension.
Yeah, I do wonder that.
An
sometimes,
ultimate
there's
di-
somebody
oh.
in the world that's living my exact life.
Right.
but in
An
another
alternate
country.
dimension? What are you talking about?
What if everyone?
It's in the same dimension.
What if all of our haters went to the Barberton in Africa to get us?
Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
guys
evaded
are
capture.
idiots.
Yeah.
Listen to this. If you guys are listening to this into the Barberton, Africa, and you are haters, you guys are stupid and dumb for going all the way to Africa.
Yeah.
when we
How's the
are
weather
not-
over there?
Yeah.
How's the mosquitoes and
All the insects. Yeah.
and all the mosquito
Are they
burgers?
zombies?
How are the mosquito burgers over there?
Mosquito burgers.
You.
Have you not seen those videos?
No.
I don't want to.
They eat mosquito burgers. In Africa?
They'll catch mosquitoes.
Guys, the zombie. We would not survive. We're so ADHD.
Yeah,
We'd be like
yeah.
on the roof, talking about mosquito burgers, and the zombie would eat our legs.
We
But now-
forget that the apocalypse even happened.
Exactly.
But
that's
now
the
since
problem.
we've
We already
gotten
did.
our main points right, we've gotten where we're gonna shelter,
Our
what
base.
weapons we have, my
Dude,
knives and my
If
katana.
we release a 3 Media Junkies zombie survival game where you could pick each 3 of us who have different skills and
What
stuff,
are we
that
gonna
would be
do?
crazy.
That'd be pretty cool.
if we run out of resources?
I think we'll get more. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to get more.
where's the nearest shopping place?
I mean,
farmer's market.
No, I'm meaning,
right
like-
across the street is the plaza, the Barberton
What if
Plaza.
we need to farm stuff? Meaning we're completely out of resources.
if we eat all
if
that
we've
stuff in
eaten all
Al's
of our
market.
Twinkies and stuff like that, because
Well, I
obviously
think we're
as
just
you
all of
guys-
our
dead
powdered
at that
donuts are
point.
gone.
Twinkies do not have expiration dates, and they're literally filled with just sugar.
And if we eat all our powdered donuts.
Well, because if we get to a point where our podcast is so popular among survivors that they're finally coming to our base and we have a whole base,
We could always just become cannibals.
would there be airdrops?
Who would be airdropping though?
The government.
No.
But this is a global
John
thing,
Cena.
right?
Oh, yeah.
The government's done, it's over.
They're all zombies.
Yeah. So
I mean,
Well, no, because they have secret chambers underneath the White House, right? Let's see.
I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Listen, put on your tinfoil hats, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, don't mean to get
okay.
political on this November 5th, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think.
No need to get political on November 5th.
Anyway, I
election
think
day.
I think that they have stuff in place if there's ever a tornado by the White House, they go in this underground place.
Of course they do.
Protect the president.
I guess.
Oh,
so,
of
yeah.
course, the president. We need to protect the president,
Yeah.
The president.
not the
evil.
people.
So
I'm kidding.
yeah. Okay, so the government still exists. So then there's airdrops.
Okay.
So we're
but they all
good.
go in the lake, unfortunately.
So someone has to swim out there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Some big
And
strong
then
man.
The zombie Loch Ness monster that's hiding.
Dang,
in the
bro.
lake.
That sucks.
What?
Yeah.
Not in our small
I mean,
little
in
tiny
Resident Evil,
lake.
there's, zombie
with
snakes
the
and, okay.
United
Yeah.
States government calling me right now.
Oh no,
Guys, your next airdrop will be landing at this
See,
location.
that's United States. It doesn't
It's
say
the
anywhere.
breaking news call. I'm telling you.
It doesn't say anywhere, but particularly in the United States. It just says United States.
Guys, we
Yeah,
gotta focus
so-
because now I'm actually worried there is gonna be one, and we're not gonna be prepared.
I think. we're pretty prepared so far.
Mm-hmm.
Austin just doesn't have an electric car.
We haven't planned for all eventualities.
Change your car into an electric car right now.
Okay.
We'll put spikes on your car. Dude, could you imagine driving the bash car around like it's actually a King character?
The U.S. government is sending me an email or a voicemail. They're sending me a voicemail. Looks like it's a pretty long one.
Oh no. Breaking news.
Yeah, I don't like you doing that.
It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there on voicemail.
It says no voicemail.
No. It means they're recording it, I think.
Oh, you just been put. It's like,
I don't know
just
why
screaming.
this remind me, but seeing someone is leaving a voicemail is like a fear in me. Like I don't know why.
It's creepy. It is
like,
kind of
It's from
creepy.
Amazon. Oh, it's from Amazon for Apple MacBook Pro and AirPark Pro for a total of $1,499 is confirmed. It will be deducted from your account sooner. Your reference.
Oh, dude, you better get on that.
Yeah, that's not me. I haven't bought one of those.
Code somewhere in there. There's code. The zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Rome, GA.
Yeah.
Rome.
Rome, Georgia.
There's a Rome in
What?
Georgia?
That is where the zombies started.
Okay, that's where the labs were at.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where the umbrella. What are they
Right.
called? Umbrella something.
Why do you know so much about
I only know the first game. I'm telling you, the first game and Zero and Village.
Right, yeah.
I watched like a video essay about like all the lore of all the bad guys from those games.
Yeah.
That's why I know them.
So you know about Mr. X?
No, I don't even know what that means.
He's very cool.
Isn't he in a wheelchair or something?
No.
That's
That's
Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X.
Uh-huh.
Professor Austin, actually.
Oh,
That's who that's based off
well, he's
of,
different.
if you didn't know
He's not
that.
in a wheelchair. He has a walker.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
He's like a knockoff.
Why doesn't he just move his legs with his legs?
Why are you in a wheelchair? Because my legs don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use your powers on your legs and just
I
fix your
forgot.
bones, bro.
Why? It's true. Why doesn't he do that?
Fix the bones. Maybe it gives him extra power.
It's like Nick Cut Avocado because he's like always on it. Dude, what if zombie? Well, he's skinny
Speaking
now.
of which, I haven't seen him in like forever.
I watched a video about him. He responded to Moist Critical's video about him. I didn't watch it, but I saw that he made one. Anyway,
Yeah.
he is
I'm
probably
always
also a
2
zombie. So
steps
Yeah.
ahead.
A very big one. Just kidding.
not anymore.
Very
Not
skinny.
anymore.
Not anymore. He's a very big threat.
Yeah.
So, do we want to talk about other zombie apocalypses now?
Well, what would be other big differences in certain ones?
Well, just like the types of zombies, obviously, like Dying Light. Zombies.
Dying Light has
I think
volatiles.
in the case of, I think in the case of any zombies, besides just plain Walking Dead zombies, we're probably not going to make it.
Probably. When you add gimmicks in there, it gets a little
Yeah.
risky.
Because
Yeah.
volatiles are just.
I think we could manage a like just normal zombies kind
Mm-hmm.
of apocalypse.
What would we do if it was Plants vs zombies, and they're all wearing those like brown coats? And if we don't have pea shooters; those aren't real.
I have a katana.
That is
Well,
true.
so they only come in your yards then, right?
Yeah, but then some of them have like pole vaults that they use to get up on top of our roof,
Well, then you just leave.
Well, they don't get on
your
top of your roof
home,
from
right?
that.
and they can go in the pond, the lake with their snorkels.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Zomboss.
Yeah, and what if there was a zomboss? Like, dude,
He's gonna get you.
that would be like a
Well,
horrible
I feel
scenario.
like if Plants vs Zombies happened, it would be in the case of like garden warfare, where like it's
what's happening?
the zombies got its first victim.
There's a little
a
child,
small
and no one
child.
bat an eye out there.
Yeah. But anyways, I think it'd be like garden warfare, where it's just like Call of Duty, you just kind of run around and kill them. Because why would we
yeah.
be restricted to our yards? You know, like I'll just
Well, we
leave.
wouldn't. I'm just because I mean, we don't see anything outside of the actual yards in the game. But what do you think is going on out there? You know,
True.
like because obviously.
Well, I thought the game reference it's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, it does. That's what I mean. Like we only see it from the perspective of our yard. So
They
what
come
if there's
from-
other things going on outside of the yard that has like what if the
Well,
full-fledged zombies
okay,
are going on people's
the
roofs?
problem with Plants vs Zombies is that they're probably some of the smartest zombies.
They are pretty
is
smart.
true.
They
Really
can
smart.
write.
I mean,
they can
they got
write.
ladders and everything. Like
Yeah.
they are very clever.
They can
very-
write.
They're very
They are
intellect.
probably one of the slowest zombies.
Oh, they're also the nicest zombies.
They are kind too.
They
They
will-
dance party. At
They
the end.
they
Yeah.
they even say, "We will eat your brains. Can you invite us over?" or something like that.
Oh yeah, they write notes to us.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
very
they write
polite.
little notes to us. I gotta find it if I can remember.
I honestly wouldn't mind being one of them.
Yeah, me
It sounds
neither.
kind of chill being.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, that is
They
the
are-
one evil horde that'd be like, that's okay. I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with being one.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, Dying Light, like that's a different story.
Yeah.
Because
Dead
those
Rising.
ones are different. Because again, your fear is like losing your will. They
Yeah.
they seem like they have a pretty good will. To
Yeah, but it's all the
themselves.
same. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like Lucology, down the drain. I never would have gotten to bring that to the world. My book, gone. You know what I mean?
Everything gone.
I never get to be Willy Wonka. Like, all these terribles.
Oh yeah, because that's the main thing we're worried about right now. In the zombie apocalypse is you becoming Willy
That's the main
Wonka.
thing I'm worried about right now. I've actually been like.
How's that going, by the way?
I've been doing voice lessons, dude. It's been scary. It's been stressful,
Really?
but I'm getting it done. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm very confident that I
Just with like memorizing everything.
no, just with like getting my singing voice to where I want it to be. 'Cause
Gotcha.
that's what I've had to work on mostly.
I cannot sing for anything.
That's okay.
So that sounds miserable.
Well, yeah. Well, I couldn't either, but then I wanted to, so now I
Yeah.
actually have to do work.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Anywho, let's see. Okay, so do you think the Plants vs Zombies would be able to like, because you say they're smart, so would they be able to like know like to take our fire truck? You know what I mean? Like would they know our
They start
weaknesses?
stealing our stuff.
Are they that smart?
I think they're pretty smart.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, let's bring in. Oh, I got another gimmick I want to throw in here. Dead Rising does this thing where there's like people who like go crazy, they become psychopaths, and like they
Right.
just what if there are people like that, like actual humans who weren't zombies, but they just like went crazy.
Oh yeah.
And started like blowing up buildings and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think that's just the same kind of thing as like just human villains in a way.
That is true. Yeah, I guess so.
So I mean, it's still kind of the same problem. Just we got our guns, as long as we don't leave our base, we don't mess with their territory.
Right.
We should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like sent by some other company, and like because most of those games you're like sent by some other company to like do a certain thing,
Right.
But we're just us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
We're just,
We're just three goofy guys.
3 media junkies over
yeah.
here.
So.
Do you think that like I don't know? It always scares me to think about like if like a zombie version of like my mom killed me. You know what I mean? Like that'd be terrifying.
Or you had to kill a zombie version of your mom.
Yeah, or that. Like either way, encountering a zombie version of like a family member would be the worst case scenario.
You just reminded me. I'm gonna spoil a Walking Dead episode, but
Cool.
it's in like the first
I
season.
don't think
and
any
the
of us are gonna
show's
watch it.
been
Yeah, I'm
out.
not probably not gonna watch it.
But you remind me of a really cool and really messed up thing that happens in the show. This dude, his name's Morgan. He lived with his wife and his son when the apocalypse happened.
Oh no.
And his wife was outside and she got turned into a zombie.
No.
And they couldn't figure out where she was at for the longest time. And
Aw.
then he realizes, Morgan, he did the stay put scenario. He's in his house and he has like a sniper and he's like looking out the window. Him and his son are still fine, living inside the house. And he realizes that the wife got turned into a zombie. And he is constantly trying to find the urge to like put her out of her misery and kill her, but he can't bring himself to do it. And one day, his wife ends up eating the kid.
Oh, that's
it's
Dude,
really
that
messed up.
That sounds really good. Didn't that show fall off? Like,
Yeah. So
how could they mess that up?
I like the show all the way up through like season 8. People really don't like season 7 and 8. They have their problems with that. I still think it holds up pretty well.
Right, yeah.
But then after that, it just kind of gets really boring and just drawn out.
Okay,
and just,
yes. It doesn't like ruin characters or like completely like destroy plot lines or anything.
Not really.
Is the Last of Us a zombie thing?
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Last of Us is phenomenal.
It's really good,
That's
yeah.
another scenario where the Last of Us has probably the most realistic apocalypse because of it's not just zombies. It stems from a fungal parasite.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would make the most sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's something that
Because some ants have that.
yeah, like it already happens with insects where the
Yeah.
fungi takes over the insects. The only reason it can't happen with bigger organisms like animals and humans is because the planet isn't warm enough yet for them to survive inside our organism. So that's why
global warming.
Global warming is very scary because the warmer we get, the closer we get to that possibility.
That is
of
scary.
That actually happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That makes this whole thing more like we have to finish this episode.
I know, yeah.
We have to
We've
get it
been
out
focusing on the wrong kinds of zombies then.
Yeah, we've been playing around with gimmicks and like
Yeah.
in silly tricks.
We've been playing along with the other zombies.
Now, okay, so let's run through the scenario, knowing where our base is going to be from the beginning again, just for the last thing here. Okay,
Right.
We're here. Where do we go from here? Do we get the stuff from the cubby? Austin goes gets the key.
Yeah, I'll get the stuff from the cubby. Let's say that has our like starter supply pack.
Our med kits, our gauze,
like
and
everything we need for a good while.
Right. Okay. Yep. We go there. Do we go to Hunter's house to get the knives?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we only weapons we can really have.
That's where we get the weapons.
And we use the bash car. And we weaponize it in some cool way. And then we get back here. We get a fire truck and get up on the roofs, or we use this stairwell here.
And we build bridges in the base. It'll take time, but it'll
cool
work.
Stuff.
Yeah, it will
like
get
any
the mounted
good survival
guns.
horror game. You know, like
and then we'll just stay put, broadcast the episodes, get people to come join us, and build
Preferably
a new
not
world.
Zombies.
Yeah, hopefully not.
A new world on the rooftops of their downtown.
Yeah.
A whole new society up there.
We'll be good.
I think we'll be good.
I think we'd survive.
I think we would survive.
It just depends on what. Yeah, it depends on what's.
I mean, we're gonna find out when it happens.
Yeah.
So.
The next week. I've actually been secretly developing a zombie.
Oh
serum.
yeah, is that right?
Yeah, it's a zombie virus. And
Really excited to release it.
Yeah, it's really excited.
It's dropping.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for this discussion. I have one release. I have a vial releasing in every single country.
I have an objection to that. We decided on this topic earlier today.
I know.
I've been waiting so long for this, you guys.
I know. No, I mean like before like even discussing this topic. Way before this topic.
Okay.
He just when you brought up the zombies, he was like, yes.
He's like,
finally.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
I
reveal
finally
himself.
get to talk about it, and
gotcha.
now I get to bring it to fruition.
Great.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so I'd hide everyone that you know and love.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Gotcha.
Not a real threat.
I didn't hear that. I'll probably hear it when the episode comes out though.
Okay, so I think we're about ready to end the episode.
Yeah, that was very insightful. I feel very prepared now.
Very.
I think we would survive.
Yeah, I think so too. Survivability rate like probably 80-90%.
Right.
I think we'd survive pretty well. So I think we should end the episode off now.
I think we're ready to close it off.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Peace out, Media Junkies.
Loop. What is that? Oh no!